Hey, this is Donnie.
And this is Jordan.
And today we're going to show you another plastic repair method using some really cool tools that you're going to like. Now last year Magna Stitcher came out with this adapter that you put on stud welder guns. And the way this works is you take your regular tip off and you put this on and use it. And I demonstrated how to use that and it works really well. I'm not going to demonstrate that today. What I have here is the new Magna Stitcher, which is the S2500. I first saw this at SEMA. Just was revealed at SEMA. In fact, I think they're just now on the market, and I just received one from Motor Guard to try out. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Motor Guard for sending this to me so that I can see how it works and show you how to use it. This basically works the same way, except it's a unit. You don't have to have a stud welder gun to use it. And it has different settings. It has some additional features. You can change the heat on it. And also when you plug it in, you'll see whenever you're in a tight spot or maybe where you can't see real well, it shines a light on that area. So that's really useful. And when you get it, you'll get a sheet like this. Talks about the Magna Stitcher and then the 2500 on the other side. And it says here the Magna Stitcher system can be used to repair bumpers, fascia, spoilers, headlamp brackets, radiator brackets, interior components, upper body structure, wheel wells, panel mount tabs, and any thermoplastic part. The S2500 can also be used for quick on-vehicle repairs such as mounting tabs, underbody components, and other out-of-sight components. Now we've got a little rip here, and where this would be used is anytime you're going to need a two-sided repair, and we've got a little gash here, and a crack, whenever it's an accident, can come in all shapes and sizes. But we're just going to demonstrate a small one here, just to show you how to use it. First of all, you're going to do the front just the same as you normally would, like I did in the other videos. So be sure and watch this playlist if you haven't seen those. So we're just going to grind this area out with 50 grit, and now we're going to use the DA. In the other video, I was kind of a DIY method by hand. We're going to use some tools to speed this process up a little bit to show you how to do that. So we're going to dish the area out. We'll get 80 grit with some DA and extend that repair area, and then we'll flip it around and show you how to use the Magna Stitcher.
Now I'm going to dish it out. Be sure that you use a slow RPM so that way you don't melt the plastic.
Okay, we've got the front side ready, so now we're going to flip it around and show you how to use this new tool. Now, they have different type of stakes that you'll get that are for different types of repairs, and they're coded by letter. And it'll give you what the breakdown right here. The S is for flat surface repair, M is for tab narrow sections, V is for inside corner repair, W is outside corner repair. So you got those differences depending on what you're doing. Now we're working on something flat, so we'll be using the S-shaped staples. Now you see there's a light that comes on. That can become pretty handy if you're working in a dark area. And you just get the staple and you put it in here in the holes, just like that. And I'm going to start out with a medium setting just to see where that is. If it needs to go to a hotter setting, I can do that, or I can turn it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the plastic and let it set, let it sink into the plastic just a little bit, and I want to give it just a little bit of a twist to set that staple. So you go to where your crack is at, and of course this is just a short one, but you want to put on, where the crack begins and ends, and then throughout probably every ½ inch or so. Whenever you get it positioned the way you want it, you just hit this button, and that'll heat it up, and you'll see it start setting into the plastic. I don't know if I mentioned it, but once you have it set right, hold it there for just a little bit to allow it to cool down. Now this small of a crack, probably one on each end would be fine, but I'm going to go ahead and put a third one in just for safe measure. Now what this does is it reinforces the crack, and if you need to get this aligned first, if it was out of alignment, you would do that. Then you set these staples in, and that basically reinforces it. And this way you don't need any type of adhesive on the back, you don't need to grind the back, there's no preparation, don't really have to determine what type of plastic it is, because you just use those staples, and once you're done with that, you can flip it around and do the front side repair. One other thing we're going to do, we're going to cut these ends off. And you're done with the back side. Okay, now you have your back reinforced, now you flip it over, and now you would do the front side repair. And this is where you'd put the adhesion promoter, and then you apply your flexible parts repair adhesive and sand it out. And you can sand it out using a DA, finish it out with 180, and then it's ready for prime and block. I've already demonstrated how to do the one side repair. Basically follow the exact same steps. If you have not seen that, be sure to click on this playlist and it'll go through the steps and show you how to do that. And now for the Chicago Pneumatic DA giveaway. First, I'd like to give a big thank you to CP Tools for providing some DAs to give away, and I'd also like to apologize for the audio in this video. It was raining, it was hitting a tin building, so the audio is not the best. But for the DA giveaway, the winner is Bradley Fish and Eric Parter. Yeah, we decided to go ahead and go with two. Had a great response. Really appreciate you guys for watching these videos, and for everyone that commented on the video and went to the Chicago Pneumatic page and commented, we appreciate it. So we're giving away 2 DAs. Now all you have to do to claim this is on YouTube, message me, send me a message, and let me know what address to send it to, and it's yours. I'll get it sent to you. So just let me know what your address is, and I will get you sent the DA. Well, congratulations guys, that is awesome. I hope that you enjoy the DA, and I really appreciate you watching these videos, and for everybody's comments that went on Chicago Pneumatic Tools Facebook page and left a comment. That was awesome. And be sure to keep watching these videos because we're going to have other giveaways as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.
Talk soon.